All right. My name is Oscar.
My name is Carl.
And this is Who Would Watch This? Welcome to Who Would Watch This, the podcast where we watch a film, chat about the film, and try and figure out who would watch this.
Today we're talking about Olympus Has Fallen, which currently has a 6.5 on IMDb, a 49% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 2.8 on Letterboxd. Oscar, what's the plot?
Carl, I'm not going to say his name because you're going to tell me what it is. Secret Service agent finds himself trapped inside the White House in the wake of a terrorist attack and works with national security to rescue the president from his kidnappers. Carl, what was the main character's name? You tell me right now.
I believe that is Gerard Butler.
Correct. It was Gerard Butler playing himself. Carl, before we get into this Gerard fest.
Do you want me to look up the name?
No, I know. It's Mike Banning.
I do remember them all of the... Banning's there. Banning's in the room with you. Banning, get the president.
Banning behind you.
Banning down.
Carl, before we get into this romp of a flick, should we go back to last week?
Oh, to before we'd seen the movie, when we tried to predict who we thought would watch it?
Yeah. I think it's not crazy. It's not crazy. It's not crazy.
Oscar,
Mm-hmm.
we're down to my pick. So we're still in Versus month. It's the month that never ends. There's constant breaks.
We have is like a lifeline. This has been, we're saying the phrase "it's Versus month" we've been saying for, I want to say, since last Eve. You know,
Versus month is in.
Yeah.
it's an in for the whole year. It seems it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Precisely.
But we did White House down. We're now onto Olympus Has Fallen, which in my opinion was the better one of the two.
Yeah.
What do you know of it? What are you expecting here?
I know nothing except you have only hyped this up. You've only told me that I have to watch it. We have to watch it in a big group.
Yeah.
It is akin to Die Hard. It is
Yeah.
akin to Speed. And it is a similar, it's like those films, but with Crank's energy.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest, my expectations are pretty high. I really, who's going to watch this? I guess literally kids on coke. Because that seems about really the only one that could really, indulge this. Why give me a little, why wet my whistle?
Well, I saw this in cinemas like back in 2013 or whenever it came out. So in a massive cinema down in Melbourne opening weekend. Packed house. Now, I don't want to oversell it or anything like that. So let's just say it was a religious experience.
Yeah. You don't want to be hyperbolic.
You don't want to be hyperbolic.
But Gerard Butler is akin to the second coming of Christ.
It was like, wow, has Die Hard been beaten? Like it was a big moment. The crowd was into it. Like they were. You know what the other thing is though? As a coastal boy going to a city to watch a movie, hearing people.
That's like you go to the big lights at a big city.
Sure
for me, that's a freaking Tuesday. But for you, that's I guess the greatest moment of your life. And that's just it's pitiful, really.
You're right.
But no, go on and tell me about your dream.
It just meant that like everybody like erupted in applause in parts, and so like obviously I never felt that in a coastal town.
Wow, back here, my cow might be cheering, but
I was like, they can't hear you. Why are we clapping? But I got really caught up in it. I was clapping by the end. I was like, oh my god, everyone here must be on coke.
Oh shucks, it's a big moment for you.
But yeah, look, if I do actually have to remember, because I feel like I've maybe seen it 2 or 3 times, but the cinema one was the best one of it. And I remember not liking the beginning very much, but once he's in the White House, I loved that.
Gotcha. I mean, from what I can understand, that would seem like it's the film.
Yeah.
Him in the White House would seem like, for me,
the film,
I can't imagine there'd be much less out of the White House.
Well, yeah.
Olympus.
And I think like when I finally got around to watching like White House Down, I was like, this isn't violent or gritty or
White
fun.
House Down, now we're sitting on it. It's been a hot second. No impact.
No, no. In one ear, out the other.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's going to be fun to put these two, I think, face to face.
Yeah.
But I just remember this just having a bit more to it.
Yeah.
I think it felt like somebody was like, we're going to try and make like an 80s movie.
Great.
So we're just going to lean in.
Yes.
And Gerard Butler is just...
Gerard Butler has quietly become, I don't know if he's got the credit to his name, but I think he's the greatest star of the 21st century.
He's the biggest...
Is that bold to say?
No. and I think it's apt.
Yeah.
I think he's clearly the biggest star on this podcast. We've done him so many times now.
So many times, and I think kind of a sleeper here. Every single time I'm like, you know what?
They've all been
kind
good.
of love you.
They've all been good.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. Nims Island, all the way to Law Abiding Citizen, they've all been good. And I guarantee you, when we get around to watching this, you're going to be like, he's done it again.
I feel like maybe his rom-coms are also similar. What other rom-coms he
No,
done?
we can't touch them. We absolutely cannot touch them. I refuse to sit through The Bounty Hunter again. I'm absolutely not watching Playing for Keeps. We're not doing them. They're horrible. I Do the Ugly Truth. I love that one. It's about the most sexist movie
What
I've
is
ever
that
seen.
one? I feel like he's just like, women are scum, and I think that's the plot.
Oh, it was one of those ones where he's like, you've got to treat them like shit if
Yeah.
you want them to be with you. And Katherine Heigl's like, what a horrible thing to say. And then she gets treated like shit, and she's like, you're right. That's the end of the
Here's
film.
the thing, though, Carl. Don't you think that Gerard Butler charm would work on us? Like him being like, you gotta watch these rom-coms, they're dog shit, but you gotta do it for me. And suddenly, you know, like, damn, I think I'm gonna
I
know it,
just
but-
listed you like 3 of the worst rom-coms there are. He's the best part of all 3. To the point where you go, I get why they're all in love with him. I get it. It makes sense.
Carl, who would watch Olympus Has Fallen and maybe touch on London Has Fallen? And I feel like there's a third one.
Oh, yeah. So there's also Angel Has Fallen. I don't like the franchise in the sense that I think it's at its best when it's ripping off Die Hard. And
Yep.
London and Angel are like, we've got law. And you're like, just put him in another building.
Yeah.
Just do another building situation.
Yeah. Where's Angel set?
Oh, Angel's like he's framed for murder.
Oh.
It's a fugitive
Gotcha.
type thing. It's just so off
Yeah.
off the beaten track.
Yeah, I
Just
gotcha.
keep putting him in iconic buildings. That would hit. That
I
would be
thought they were
great.
doing like the light blues of Monopoly, you know,
Yeah.
Angel on Station.
They should have done Paris Has Fallen. Put him in the Louvre.
Oh, or the Eiffel Tower. You know, it's
Never
drawing
heard
up
of it.
Oh, you're gonna love it. It's a
Heard
big
the Louvre.
triangle. It's a big triangle.
Oh my god, it's in the middle of the city and it glitters.
You know it.
Oh
You
god, they're
know
on top of it, aren't they?
Those bloody French. Those bloody French. Who would watch Olympus Has Fallen?
Look, I think if you wanna, if you like Die Hard and you liked that Carry On movie, I think this is from memory akin to them, but probably not as good. Like I'm giving myself the grace of it's probably not as good. It's obviously not as good as Die Hard.
Yeah.
But like
But
you
but-
always want a more Die Hard. I
Yeah.
am constantly searching for another Die Hard.
I'm gonna start raising. So we've got Die Hard 1
Yep.
and then Die Hard 2. And
Wait,
you stop me.
so are you raising in
You
terms of
stop-
quality?
You stop me where you think this film lands.
Okay, start again.
So Die Hard 1.
Stop, go back. You went too fast, stop, go back.
All right. Die Hard 1.
Stop, go back.
Die Hard 1.
Stop, go back. Stop, it's right there.
Okay,
Just
gotcha.
before you say Die Hard, that's where it clicks in.
Great. So who would watch this for me personally? I guess if you
I can
know-
ask you if you want.
No. Oh, yeah, that'd be nice actually.
Yeah. Oscar, what about you? Who would watch Die Hard? No. Oscar, who would watch... Oscar, who would watch Olympus Has Fallen?
That's a great cue. Not prepared for it. Did not prepare. Oof, this is tough. This is tough. Look, off.
It's a weird lie because I see you folding your book of notes.
They're bound.
It's just, I've never seen a more efficient. You've laminated the pages.
Precisely.
And I can see in bold, underlined, who would watch Olympus
Yeah,
Has
no,
Fallen.
but I feel like me riffing's more the energy we kind of like in this podcast. Look, I'll be honest, you've hyped me up pretty aggressively. You've hyped our whole friend group for this one.
Yeah, and it's a shame that I think the way that the week is going to go, I don't think we're going to get to watch this as a group.
No.
So, to me, I'm like, I think we're going to be losing stars left, right, and center.
Yeah, I feel like I'll be sitting there just like we're a packed bunch of. Honestly, who would watch us? Friends.
Yeah,
friends together.
Yeah.
And I guess it's not gonna be us.
And me. We're going to watch it in isolation.
Early in the morning.
Great.
Ruin the
I'm probably
vibe.
going to watch a majority of it on the metro.
Calm. It's pretty fucking good.
He's done it again!
Gerard Butler.
He's done it again!
I could not believe, and I think I've distilled it. I think I know why Gerard Butler is the greatest action star.
Yeah.
And why you want to be him. Because one, in every film, he's a great father. Two, he is a psychopath. And I think, honestly, if you like masculinity, that's all any man really wants to be. Just a psychopath that would kill, but also a good father. And that's Gerard Butler, and that's why he works.
You're right. It's a psychopath who's sane.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's we can't be a psychopath. He's got moments of being sane.
He can play catch with a boy, but if he needs to gouge the eyes out of an Iraqi or vaguely Middle Eastern person...
If he then needed to attack that boy, it's like he's got a way to fling his little limbs over his head and neck crack them.
Precisely.
And just wreck that neck.
Yeah.
And splatter him everywhere.
He could gouge any person who's non-American, he could kill.
In terms of like comparing it to White House Down, you know what really...
we're not. I can't even... I saw a bunch of people like, which one's better? Out of the god... White House Down is not only boring, not that violent, and look, I'll be honest, I've got critiques for this one, but I feel like both of these sort of go, we've got a plan, and things just sort of just roll, like the events just sort of happen. Nothing. They have these moments where you kind of go, that's clever. It's not clever.
No.
If you compare it to Die Hard has these moments of like tension and building on like ABC, whereas this one's like, I'm going to run through that door and shoot everybody.
There's not a moment of tension in Olympus Has Fallen. I'll say that. But my God, is it not just explosive? One of the things I forgot about the movie, Jesus, it's violent.
It's I could not believe. I had to, because I was watching it by myself. I was like, and at the start, we'll get into the start, but there's a scene with the plane where I paused and said to my partner, hey, you got to watch this full movie. Don't worry about the Camp David stuff, but the second this starts, you're watching from here, and then we watch the whole way through.
If you skip the Camp David thing, it's a perfect film. It's like a perfect bad movie.
We sound like psychopaths because essentially it's just a bunch of North Koreans in a plane. I want to say... Like, I don't even know how you put a metric on it. 28 9/11s, but maybe also just the Vietnam War condensed into a 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's intense.
It was like that my partner was watching it too, and I just kept on going, imagine if this happened. What would you do? What could you do?
You would just, I don't, like, it's like you got like a chopper gunner. Like, you just it's like a modern warfare. Fuck it. It's disgusting.
I love that if you compare, well, not even, I don't want to get into the comparing at all, but just the plan of how they siege the White House is they're like, brute force. We just go in and do it.
Yeah.
We just do it.
Let's get into the full film and then we can talk about the plan.
Let's get into Camp David.
Camp David. Now, immediately it starts, it's Christmassy. Oh no, it's like a warm hug.
Oh, absolutely. I was like, this movie's very good. It's off to a great start. Now look, here's an early critique. Aaron Eckhart is a president. I don't know if he's presidential.
Okay, I don't mind that. Now, for me, he looks a bit two-faced. You know, no. More of a thank you for smoking kind of guy myself. No, but what about him isn't presidential to him?
He just seems.
I will critique his presidency because he makes some interesting choices.
I got to tell you right now, there's a time in the movie when you go, I just don't think he's worth saving. He's clearly not a right fit for the country. He's making bad choices.
He's like a great uncle. I don't think he could be an Uncle Sam.
No, not at all.
Clicks.
He has a mannerism and a way that he's playing it that to me just doesn't seem like a real human being.
No.
So I don't.
He also makes choices that he's like. I feel like he's like what America wants to be.
Yeah.
Like, but realistically, you sort of peel back the back. It's like, no, this is broken.
He's actually really just asked to lay and be aggressive, which is just sort of odd to see a president be so horrifically aggressive. Like, it was crazy to have him like tied up and just have the president being like, "I'll beat you to fucking death," and you're like, okay,
yeah. For most of the film, he's zip tied to a bar, and he does not let him. He goes for it. You know,
he's got no power. He plays the president as so deeply powerless.
Imagine the full Harvey Dent on the floor with the gasoline in the Dark Knight. That's him for this film, just screaming, Rachel! But just general, North Korean terrorists.
They clearly just went, who yells well? And they'd seen the Dark Knight. Because Aaron Eckhart is genuinely very, very good in the Dark Knight. Mm-hmm. He's constantly overshadowed by Heath Ledger doing a better, bigger performance. But Aaron Eckhart's very good in the Dark Knight.
He's a great actor.
I do question as to whether or not he's good in this film. He is only really given as a line, though. I'll just jump ahead because my train of thought's going this way. But they have to get 3 codes from 3 specific people, and he just keeps on going, give them the code. They're not going to get mine. They'll never get mine.
I hate this as well, because this whole bit is like, they won't be able to get mine unless my son's in danger.
Yeah.
I can't stress it enough. If my son's on the line, I'll give up the codes. And the terrorists, the North Korean terrorists, are like, okay, well, thank you for letting us get the codes of the woman who was taking a beating for you.
Yeah.
He waited a while to be like, hey.
He waits a long time. He's pretty quick with the man. Man, he let the woman suffer.
Let's get into the film. We're at Camp David, which is the presidential little holiday home. It's the Christmas time. Gerard Butler's the head of the Secret Service.
Yeah,
you know?
he's the main guy for the president.
Yeah.
He's always sweeping. He's always, and you can see pretty friendly with everyone.
Yeah, pretty good. He's a good vibe. He's good with the son. Now, I can't remember what the son's name is, but I just remember his code name is Sparkplug.
Yeah.
So do you remember? I'm just going to call him Sparkplug from now on.
Yeah, I do believe there's a really rich tapestry that's weaving about when they were fixing an old car and he was able to find the spark plug.
That, or he kept throwing spark plugs at glass windows, which apparently shatters it completely. I have no idea why it does that.
No, but the boy would know.
The boy would know.
So if you asked him, he would know why the window shatters.
His name's Sparkplug, so it's in the name.
You'd be like, hey, why does it shatter? And he's like, is my name fucking Shatter?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just throw the spark plugs.
Like it when it blows up, you're like, you're going to be president one day, buddy. You're going to be president one day. We're at Camp David. His beautiful wife, the president, they're in a limo.
Ashley Judd.
They're driving to something.
They're driving to a billionaire's party, is what we're told.
Yeah.
And
I think that verbatim, right?
Yeah.
The billionaire's party.
They're like, he literally goes to the driver, you ever been to a billionaire's party? And it's sort of a bit of a shitty question, because the driver hasn't been to a billionaire's party.
But also,
if he had, he wouldn't be driving you.
And granted, he is the presidential driver, but I mean, I can't imagine it's a high salary.
He's never let in.
No.
Like, I've been at those parties, and I never let them in.
If I see the driver coming up, upstairs, what I do? I spit on their face and tell them to go get behind the wheel, you know?
And then I go do Ubering for about 4 hours to try and make rent. We have a fun push and pull.
But yeah, no. Trouble struck. The limo slides off the freaking.
Now I remember this having more.
This felt like it was an evil ploy by one of the Secret Service agents or the terrorists. No, this is just a whoopsie-doopsie accident.
In my mind, it was like a long ploy to actually get rid of Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
And I thought that was revealed at the end, and it didn't end up happening. So it's really hard to understand what the point of this is.
It's an odd one to get rid of Gerard Butler as the Secret Service, because essentially the wife falls off the cliff, 2 other Secret Service people die, and Gerard Butler saves the president. I don't think he does anything wrong. It sucks he can't get the wife.
Yeah.
But he's essentially fired.
The thing is, though, if you do watch the footage closely, he pushes the car.
Yeah.
He gets the president out and then kicks the car to just end it a little bit further.
Yeah.
And that, to me, was the moment I went, he's killed her.
He's killed her, and I feel like he has malicious reasons for it. I think there's a loving situation there. I think he's in love with Sparkplug, but in a father way. In a fatherly way.
Look, I've got to tell you, Gerard Butler's a better father for Sparkplug than Aaron Eckhart ever was.
100%. The president's doing nothing. Gerard Butler's doing trivia with him. Isn't it odd that both films have gotten a little kid who's like a big fan of the White House, and that's like just a little plot point.
I had forgotten a kid was in this because I want to apologize because I don't know if I said it or not, but I'm pretty sure I might have said during White House Down, at least Olympus Has Fallen doesn't have an annoying kid in it. But what I will say is, I don't think this kid's anywhere near as annoying as Joey King.
I don't think the kid's annoying because, quite frankly, once we get to the White House,
he's in a state of mourning.
He's not even kidnapped. I think he goes in a little hole and then they get him out the hole.
He's actually very resourceful.
He's a very efficient
He's asked to
child.
climb up a chimney and he does it in seconds.
Yeah.
Way better than me.
Like a little Victorian child. He was very efficient.
You could see one of those things where he's like, no, I live in the walls, Gerard. And then just like pat it up like Spider-Man.
Gerard's like, Jesus Christ, that little freak's definitely mine.
It's the most agile little boy in the world. Sparkplug, run! Climb, my spark.
Okay. It's now 3 years later, July 5th. I don't know why it's the day after July 4th. Now...
Because everyone's guard's down.
Is that really what...
Everyone's away for the July 4th weekend.
Oh, so everyone's a little bit hungover.
I don't know if that's really it.
I don't know. It just felt like an odd little choice.
It probably is it, though.
Yeah,
I'm rarely wrong.
Maybe back to the work. Anyway, Angela Bassett goes to Gerard Butler. You're a dipshit. You're fucking useless. You should get your shit together. If you want to be freaking you're not going to be the president's guy again. It's like, I'm sure the secret agents, while JFK got shot, they weren't doing anything wrong. but you're not your job. You're not getting the job again. I'm so sorry. That's just how it works, you know. Like he can do whatever he wants. The wife died. It's a scandal. You're not going to hire him again.
It would look a fool.
It's just like you just got to recycle. That's just good PR.
And the only thing is he also would have just been killed.
Yeah.
If he had been during this ploy, he would have absolutely just been popped in the back of the head.
Yeah.
If he wasn't working there at the time. So I dare say, has Gerard Butler really got any skill? Because I think he's just in the wrong place at the right time.
Yeah. Oh, clever. That could be the tagline.
That could be the tagline. It's very good. I may have taken it from Die Hard. But if he had actually been working for the president, he absolutely would have just been killed by Dermot McDermott. Dermot McDormand? What's the guy? Essentially, he's introduced. He looks like a weasel, and you go, "Well, that's an evil man."
Dylan McDermott.
That's it, Dylan McDermott. Dylan McDermott's in this. He gets introduced. He's immediately swammy.
Super swammy.
He's so swammy.
This was, I mean, it screams 2013 because I think American Horror Story season 1 blew up. They said, get in this, and then I haven't seen him since.
Yeah, I think
is
he's had
he?
an odd career. He was also in a few more things as well.
He's like he's the most generic action TV star look.
Yeah.
I can't really, that's not like an insult, but like that is what he looks like.
It is funny when you do see an actor and you go, they look TV.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, that's a mean thing to say.
I don't think it's a mean thing to say. It just means they're very, very attractive, but a very specific way.
He was sort of had the campaign, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, Olympus Has Fallen, Hostages. So he sort of had like 4 hits in a row.
Yeah.
Where he was like the background character.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then during that time, American Horror Story, Hollywood, American Horror Stories he cameoed in, and he's now one of the leads on FBI Most Wanted.
Oh, gotcha. So he's got a bit of a coin. Yeah, he's got.
So he's now had 5 years as the lead on a TV show.
Okay,
which is ongoing. So he's doing stuff.
Thank God. Dylan McDermott, good for you, buddy. He is the big villain in this because he looks smarmy, and he was essentially the second in command at Secret Service when Gerard Butler was there.
He's got a great character arc. when he explains why he swaps sides, you go, that's powerful.
It's powerful. He definitely look, if you're gonna do, I would probably say the biggest terrorist act ever. I would happily historically probably say ever.
So many.
Probably should
the
be a bit
biggest
more
amount of like civilian casualties just mowed down like that nothing.
In the name of sort of kind of having a grudge, which can be resolved pretty easy.
Yes, with words.
With words. Gerard Butler being like, why? He's like, ooh, great cue. Did not think about this. Okay, I'll have to get back to you.
Ooh, how do we feel if I say, do I look bad if I say money? Does that make me seem... Oh, I don't want to say money, but it's definitely a big thing.
Okay, sure, let's get into that. So we've also got Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
I will say this now. The film has been popping up with like Washington, you know, and they're
all the locations.
And they're allowed to do that for the locations. But at this point now, Morgan Freeman pops up and it says Speaker of the House.
Yes.
And then the Vice President gets a little... I think it's lazy of the film to essentially give exposition of just who their name... I don't think you should be able to do a name tag.
Yeah, I think they've realized that some of the key people that have the information the terrorists want aren't given a verbal introduction. And so we don't realize their importance later when they list the 3 people that they need. And somebody in the edit's gone, just put it underneath them.
Which is crazy.
Just straight up put it underneath
I kind of
them.
love that. Just them being like, here's a name badge. Because I think they go, well, you know, everyone knows who once you get the president and the vice president, and everyone knows who's next in command, and everyone went, I don't think I do. I don't think I do.
Well, I think it's a clever workaround because if you ask the editor what he's done, you go, it's show don't tell.
Many people with exposition just dump it, whereas you can just write down who's the bad guy and what their name is and what their job is. And a little bracket's just a character just like happy, kind of fun, you know, jealous.
I've got the script thing that says slim. Slim, dark hair, married. It's great. He's like, if you want, I'll remove the arrow.
Do we like Morgan Freeman? He is the speaker.
It's a career best.
Okay, great.
Easily a career best.
Yeah.
I thought this just shat Shawshank Redemption out of the water, out of the pipe, out of the sewerage line.
I feel like I was under the impression he was a lot bigger character in this. I'm surprised he's almost a second fiddle. Is he a bigger part in London?
I think his biggest part is in the third one.
Gotcha.
Because they don't get Aaron Eckhart back in the third one.
Wow, gotcha.
I think maybe he's the president by the third one.
Great.
But I think you can tell that they've only got a certain group of actors. Like Angela Bassett and Morgan Freeman are clearly above a league of a handful of other actors in the movie. They've obviously been told, "Oh, your scenes are all in a room that we can do in 4 days."
Yeah.
And they go, great. I'll sit in this chair.
Terrific. I'm on Zoom for most of it. Wonderful.
It's just me answering calls? Love it.
Great.
I'm very good at
I
that.
can smack that out. Because it is a cheap film. I don't know whether they've usurped White House Down, but it looks like a sleek rush job, essentially.
Well, considering there is like a made for TV, like a made for DVD quality to the movie is how I describe it visually. But it is...
Yeah, no, let's talk about this. The visual effects look fucking horrible. If you look up green screen helicopter on YouTube, that's pretty much what we're looking at.
But you know what's nuts? Is they're sort of the same visual effects as White House Down.
That's what I was so confused.
And it's half the budget.
Yeah.
And look, they have this big siege on Washington when the plane's coming in and it's shooting down. What is the pointy tower in Washington?
Oh,
the Lincoln Memorial.
It's the Washington Cock.
It is the Washington Cock.
Yeah.
When they take the tip off the Washington Cock.
Yeah. They circumcise the Washington
and
Cock.
it falls down and it kills a bunch of people. You are just going, you don't need to stretch your budget this much. You could just not do this. Because then taking that off
that was my
doesn't
favorite.
do anything.
No, that was my favorite. That was symbolizing that Washington has fallen.
Oh, okay.
And then Olympus
They're
has also
neutered.
fallen.
They're neutered.
They've literally
They've been
cut
neutered.
the cock off America, and now Gerard Butler's
Yeah.
got to go sew it back on for those North Koreans. That's exactly what that means metaphorically.
It was a big moment. It was crazy that Morgan Freeman refused to say we've lost America's cock.
Yeah.
But
it was, he said we've been circed. We've been bloody circed, okay? It's not a circus, we've been circumcised.
they haven't just taken the tip, they've taken the full head. And it's a bad look for us. I would love it if there's a whole construction crew trying to get that bad boy back together. There's just like, we can't look after the president. We've got $45 billion sunk into getting the tip back on the Washington cock.
Just one big pulley like a piano, just like, oh man, we gotta get it up here.
Good news, only a few of the bricks got ruined. So if we hang it just above where it is, we can putty it back in place and no one would know.
They've just left the smeared women who's crushed. We're like, it's just cheaper than washing it off. We'd have to power wash it, and we kind of forgot, and it's up there now.
In a way,
she's there for
it's
forever.
a way to remember.
Yeah.
And what it does is it really gives a great outline as to what matters.
It's a good double up because the 9/11 memorial took ages to build, whereas this one's already pre-done.
This one's, we can act on this today.
It's kind of like, in Chinese culture where they smash a teapot and then
Put
fix
gold all through it.
That's what we've done with the Washington cock.
Yeah, that's right. And we've done it all.
We've done it with putty. And
Bit of blood.
Bit of blood.
Bit of blood.
And that's America.
Bit of
and that's
civilian
America.
blood. That's what they died for. They wouldn't have come to see it if they weren't prepared to die for it. And that's where that is.
Let's get into the scene that made me sit up in my chair and go, holy shit. Okay. North Korea, big plane flying over. The Air Force be like, hey, if you don't get down, we're going to shoot you. This plane has what I can only assume is essentially a nuke gun. They start shooting from the left and the right, and just... I can't even give it word. They just fucking mow down all of Washington, and you show it. You're seeing people get shot.
It's like, no matter how bad the effects are, the blood's pretty good. And so you just see people get shot through the chest and into a car, like blood splatters over the car. And it's just such a crazy amount of violence to open the film on.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten it all.
Yeah.
I was pretty amazed, if I'm being honest. And you know what I thought? I hate that I'm watching this alone.
I know. All I have, my partner was cooking me. I'm like, hey, so just stop that. We'll order in because you gotta come see these people get absolutely mowed down. It's ridiculous.
What did she think?
Oh, engrossed. So engrossed. Immediately.
I would
good.
have done so well if we were a group. God damn it. I knew it too. I've sat on this for years.
Yeah.
It's my own fault. I didn't back it. I should have backed it.
It's such a shame because dare I say we got some like I don't know some B tier friends we can show it to, but is it really the
They're
same?
not gonna like it. I know which friends aren't gonna like it, and that's who I've got left to show it to.
Yeah, no. So this is pretty brutal. However, just so you know the stakes, Gerard Butler looks out the window because he's got another job. Looks at his plane, goes, "I'm gonna take that plane."
This is my moment.
And he, in that moment, I go, "Yes, you have the same amount of power as this plane mowing down people."
And then you know what he does? He matches it.
He matches it.
He matches it. It's sick. It's sick. He's like, I could do it. He goes and just starts throwing civilians down behind cars. I think I forgot how physical Gerard Butler could be in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I also miss when hand-to-hand combat looked this way. Because now it all looks like John Wick. It's all very like wides, not a lot of cutting. Because I think when Taken was coming out and those movies were on the rise, they were like, there's better ways to shoot this.
You like this choppy, bad editing?
I'm nostalgic for it. I'm not going to say like I truly like it, but
Yeah.
I
think the John Wick style's better. I think that shows
for
the
sure,
choreography.
I think John Wick style's better, but I think I don't like how that's been distilled. I don't know if you've ever seen Nobody with Bob Odenkirk.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen those
Yeah,
movies?
I've seen the first one, yeah.
The John Wick style to me is now, this is a big open room and everything around it is now just made to like be thrown or grabbed as a part of the big action sequence. And now nothing feels like it's ever in an actual house or office or hallway.
Gotcha.
It just feels like a blanket room.
Yeah, we're having a fight sequence now. Where I feel like
Yes.
it's like a Jackie Chan sort of fight scene. You're like, this ladder's like a real ladder. You
Yeah,
know?
it's just missing that element of where they've clearly just mapped it out and gone, okay, so he's going to do this, and so that's why these pencils will be here. And then there's nothing else on the table but those pencils. It all just feels so deliberate.
Yeah.
Whereas this is just really choppy hand-to-hand combat where he's like, I'm just going to stab you in the neck and slice your neck open.
Oh, I gotta say, Gerard. I think that what matches it is Gerard Butler. The violence he does is constantly Okay, so pretty much he's in a building, runs all the way to the White House. The North Koreans, who are the
Which
terrorists,
feels a while anyway.
so
He's
far,
so far from the White House.
They're storming the White House. He then immediately picks up a gun, just starts popping them, and then when he's close to another one, big gun, big knife in the face, just indiscriminately.
He goes enemy to enemy. He just gets his way in there. It's nuts when they get to a point when all of the other people that would have been good at their job, one of them's crawling and he's going, Olympus has fallen. Olympus has fallen. Gerard's still in there murdering. Way better than everyone.
Psychopath. He goes so hard, so quickly. It is a feast. It's so
He's
good.
got an energy to him that makes me think it's a different character to the opening scene. Because if this guy was in the opening scene, he would have dived into that ice water to get that woman out of the car.
I think so. I think he gives this look of like, I should have saved her. And it wasn't like a mourning. It was like, no, I'm physically capable of saving her and I should have. Someone's betrayed me and I don't know who. Maybe it's Sparkplug. I don't know. But something's happened to me.
All I know is I can't trust Sparkplug.
But yeah, no. So pretty much the film starts now, and we do get sort of, I'd say, a start of it. I was like, oh, they're doing Die Hard because he's in the the White House.
Yeah.
The North Koreans are storming it.
Yeah.
Essentially, they've got the president down in the bunker with, the Secretary of State and another
The
third-
defense.
The defense person.
Yeah.
3 of them have a code.
And there's a few other people that can be killed.
Yeah. 3 of them have a code that pretty much means they can blow up a nuke mid strike in case they accidentally shoot a nuke at Russia. That's their defense. I can't remember what they're called. They call it something funky. I feel it's like Icarus or something.
Yeah, it's called like, no, it's with a C. Isn't it like Celsius or something?
Yeah, we're very close.
Sirius?
That's it, yeah. So that's their thing. The 3 codes can blow up every nuke from anywhere in case they accidentally oopsie-doopsie shot it. But the code does not change because these 3 people, it's manual.
Yeah.
So it's just these 3.
They just have to remember it. They haven't written it down.
Yeah.
You know, I just think I'd forget the code.
100%.
And look, even in one of those situations where somebody's got a knife to me, I'd be like, I just don't remember it well enough. I'm sorry. I need to see the pad in front of me.
The president's got a lot of stuff on his plate. This is a nonsense code. You think, I don't know. I think
Absolutely a nonsense code.
Yeah.
But in terms of our setup here, with everybody locked down in the basement, Gerard Butler's all the way at the top of the White House. He's got to work his way down there. I think great setup. We're now just in it.
Yeah.
The movie has even that opening sequence where they set up the characters and then just a car crash happens. It's been constant fucking action.
Yeah.
It has all of the action that I wish was happening in White House Down. Like White House, it takes so long for things to start.
Yeah. I think it's that Roland Emmerich sort of like, I've got 8 set pieces.
Yeah.
And fucking nothing in between.
Yeah, and I've got like 40 characters I want to detail at the beginning.
This is the Anton Foucault one,
Yeah.
I believe. The Michael director.
Yes.
Which I couldn't believe. Wowee.
Who I feel like he did Training Day, which is just like excellent. And I don't want to be rude to Anton Fuqua, but I think
He is listening, so be careful.
I think, well, we know they're all listening. We're very big in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay, Spielberg wrote in about the
Yeah.
last podcast. I think has just sort of become like a studio for hire director. So he's just been making like these.
Yeah.
It's always just sort of making a mid-studio film.
Yeah.
They're usually a hit.
Yeah.
Crazy's about to become $1 billion director though.
Yeah.
So
As that was what Michael's made?
Michael's about to cross $1 billion at the box office.
Wow,
Yeah.
crazy. And
Yeah.
they're gonna make a sequel so quickly.
Yeah, it's just
We did Michael on the podcast.
Yeah.
Just straight away. That is atrocious.
it's not good.
No.
It's not good at all. And people just churned out for it. We were wrong.
We're wrong.
We were wrong. If you like movies, steer away from it. If you've never seen one, the best movie in the world's in cinemas right now. It's called Michael.
It's called Michael. You're gonna love it. Check it out.
You're gonna love the sequel called Sing Along. And so now we've got everything in place. I think we now just sort of begin a back and forwards, which is Gerard Butler's gonna kill someone, and downstairs they're gonna get a code.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get this sort of back and forward
Yeah.
over the movie. This is the stuff where I went, I liked this in comparison to White House Down, because White House Down didn't do, in my opinion, a good job at creating people for him to kill.
Yes, I
It
feel
was
like
always
he-
just sort of a blanket.
He's been chased by people. He's
Yes.
not killing the people.
Yes.
And also we've got the through line of him trying to get the boy, which I will say is a nice thing. The boy is very capable, spark plug.
Yeah.
He's hidden in a wall. Gerard Butler's like, I'm gonna protect you. People coming. Go climb that chimney. Kid's done.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of surprised that they just dropped the kid.
So happily.
Because
They're
they're
like-
really teasing, like, where's the kid? Where's the kid? Where's the kid?
And
It's
you
fine.
just think this kid's going to be a big part of the movie. It's almost like a really good moment where somebody was like, don't have the kid be a part of the climax.
Yeah.
And they went, great, get him out of here. then."
Yeah. And then Gerard Butler's just alone and a psychopath. Like, I'm going to go kill anyone. And then Morgan Freeman's like, go nuts.
Yeah, it's great that when Morgan Freeman's like, just kill everyone.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Can you do that? Yeah, great. Then that's all we need. Because it feels like it's doing Die Hard in the sense that, like, it's setting up, like, at one point they even do the fake out with Hans Gruber. Like, no,
It was crazy they do the exact scene where they don't know they're with each other.
Yes.
Even though they don't hold the beat, so there's no suspense, and immediately Dylan McDermott's like, I'm a villain.
Yeah, I'm a villain, and you're like, and then Gerard Butler's, but why did you sell out the White House? Like, well, America's just kind of fucked, and money.
I didn't buy it.
and
He was like, I hate our president.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
what are you doing here?
I did.
It's just so risk. Like, I get doing it like for theological reasons, but at this point they're like, we're also going to escape. I'm like, guys, this is a one
You
time.
know, this is a one-way street.
You're blowing up things and then you're done.
Well,
you know?
I like that both movies have struggled to comprehend how anyone would ever get out of the situation, and so they're just like, they'll just die here.
Yeah.
They're not even, they haven't even got a plan.
No.
We haven't even written anything.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. They're just like, I want a plane. Like, guys, you're blowing up you've gone to the White House. You're not leaving. You're not leaving.
You're not
That's
getting
fine.
out of there
That's
alive.
fine.
It's just, they'd
I
rather...
guess they just don't want to pick that because they're crazy. I'm like, I don't know. That seems real.
It does. But I really like when Gerard Butler has that confrontation with Dylan McDermott, because I like that he's like, you can do a good thing right now if you want. And he does, and then just slices him open with a knife.
Dylan McDermott's like, no, I killed him on the walkie-talkie. Gerard Butler, I can't believe he can get a knife through someone's skull that quickly.
It was
like butter.
And yet I can believe it, because
Yeah.
he's just Gerard Butler. You know why I think this movie's working? I love that the guy saving the day is so not American.
So what I think Americans want to be represented as, but if you do have this, he is a fucking psychopath, and the second he has to just do general laundry, he can't cope as a society. He's not going to function, you know? He's like a general, in the sense that just like he can run a war,
Yeah.
but the second like you have to go back to normal time, he's useless. He's not a person, you know?
They're like, who could possibly save the American president? And they go, the most Scottish man alive. It's just, he can't string an American accent together. He's so Scottish, and he's gonna do it, and that's why it works. That's why it's so good.
That's what America's built on, just taking the Scot.
That was when we were watching White House Down, I went, he's too American. Channing Tatum's too
Channing
American.
Tatum.
If there was a Scottish man
And
at
I
the
feel
center
that's
of
the
this,
problem. I feel like Channing Tatum, even though it represents exactly what Americans want,
Yeah.
you really want just an Irish person.
Yeah.
behind it. You want an Irish, you want a Scottish person, you want maybe maybe like, I don't know. Like
You want a European with a knife.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Maybe an Australian. Maybe someone from Perth. I think that's really what America wants.
God, somebody from Perth with a gun is unstoppable as Gerard Butler. I'm saying it now. You heard it here first. If you want to disagree with me, you can email us at askwwwtpodcast@gmail.com.
Their plan, I think Kang, he's the guy holding the president.
Yes.
I remember because he's the
Loved
Simpson.
him as
Kang was
well.
great. They want Morgan Freeman to get all the US troops out of the DMZ, which is in between South Korea and North Korea.
And I kept on thinking they're saying the DMV, which just tickled me every time. It's like, what do we care? And they're like, oh, that's right.
How many troops are at the DMV? Maybe get those lines moving quickly. All I know at the DMV is very slow, but I gotta tell you, is the R. What's R?
We're the RTA.
I love the RTA. I've got a lovely one next to me. They've just redone it. I am always chuffed when I go in there. I think there's such a cliche. It's all nasty in there. No. Love getting my license
They've also
done.
just got it like a deli now. So
Yeah.
you go in, you type in your name, and they're like, it's half an hour away.
Yeah.
They're like, go get a coffee.
Yeah, chill out, Never
Chill out. We'll call you when you're ready.
Yeah, you're fine.
Glowing endorsement for the RTA from us. I'm sure it's bad in small towns.
Yeah, maybe. But for me, I mean, actually, last one, there was a guy having a full-on meltdown because his tolls couldn't be done. And he kept like, I want a manager. The manager's like, it's me. And he was like, well, I want someone higher than you. He's like, it's the DMV of Australia. What do you want? There's no...
There's not a chain. The next person is the PM. It's me or the
I can
PM.
get Albo on the line. He does these toll things
He's
quite
not
often.
going to like it, though.
Gets really angry when I call him.
The manager
I'm
from
in
the
I'm in the G20P summit. What is it? The guy from the tolls wants to know why his thing's not working.
Just pay your toll, mate. I don't know what to tell you.
That's a decree.
I'm trying to get the petrol down, okay? Just pay your fucking
No,
toll.
I'm not doing a plebiscite for the tolls. Get out of here. I'm not doing a plebiscite for just your tolls.
And just whoever's phone this, tell him to stop calling. I wish I hadn't given you the number. Oh god, I just wish this movie was taking place in Canberra. It would just be so different.
I feel like, I mean, Olympus Has Fallen. It's very grandiose for them.
Yeah,
But
kangaroo down.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what like our equivalent of
A Kidma on its back.
I feel like
Platypus build.
Olympus Has Fallen is like the highest Greek mythology. Maybe like I don't know. What's the waterways in Greek mythology? Not Greek mythology.
You're testing me too much.
Yeah, I'm not
I've got
gonna
like salt shaker tipped.
That's exactly what we did. It'd be called Salt Shepherd in Canberra.
Shepherd's pie eaten. It's funny though, because I think if that plane was to attack Canberra, they just wouldn't hit anyone.
Yeah, no, and dare I say,
They're like, it's an empty area.
Yeah.
What do we do? They're just like,
spray
blow up the grass.
Can you blow up the mint? I don't know. Questacon. No.
Is Parliament in today? Yeah, there's not a lot. Not a lot
Yeah.
of people came today.
A couple of people. A couple of people
there. You got
Yeah.
some low level.
You killed 4 people. This is the biggest attack ever on Canberra.
You got no money out of it, and you know what? They'll get out alive. How are we going to get out of here? Walk.
Yeah, walk. I don't know. There's 3 roads out, and I'll be honest, we're not defending either of them.
You can take the 500X. That's going to take you down to the end of the street. That's down Boulevard Avenue, and then you can jump onto there, and then that's going to take you to Gillard's place.
Yep.
And then what you can do is you can probably just call an Uber, and that'll take you out west.
Yeah, it happens quite often, so it's
It
very
happens-
common. Very
it happens
common.
a lot.
Yeah. Ask for Doug, the taxi guy. Cheaper rates.
For
On
sure.
a
We get
Thursday
why
night.
you're here.
Yeah.
You want the tolls down.
Carl, they start beating this woman Ruth, and it's just brutal.
So Melissa Leo, Academy Award winning actress, is doing a hammy performance here. I feel like she's in a different film. She's like, no, I could bring gravitas to this. And Aaron Eckhart's chained up going, collect the paycheck, babe.
Yeah.
Just do it for the money.
She's like, no, I'm going to really show you these guys can beat a woman.
I
to
heard she
death.
improv'd yelling the Pledge Allegiance to the flag.
Yeah, it feels that.
That was, you could tell in that scene that that every American went, oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's sick.
That's sick.
You couldn't really do that with Waltz and Matilda, you know? I think you would be loopy, but I don't think you're patriotic. I think you're fucking drunk.
You could do the I'm girt by sea.
Getting your shit whacked while you're just screaming Gert. God, being Gert's the best. I fucking love being Gert.
What's this guy yelling about being girt by sea under the Southern Cross?
Waltz and Matilda, what's he doing? Swag man? I don't like it. Swaggy Gert. That's a line, right? An anthem.
Yeah.
Swagged up Gert.
That's the beginning.
That's the beginning, the end.
Straight up the beginning.
I think it's the bridge, actually.
Yeah, our anthem famously has an incredible bridge.
But they beat the shit out of Ruth.
Oh my god, this poor woman.
And she's like, "You'll never get my code." And our president's like, "Look, give it to them. I promise I won't break." He's definitely gonna break. Ruth would never.
He'd be like, "Don't worry, they'll never get mine." He says it so often, and it's always with a smirk.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna take this to my goddamn grave.
I've got a suicide pill ready to go. Can't get me. I've already chewed it.
I love that he does give you are right. He gives everybody about 5 minutes of beating before he's like, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
It's bad for him giving up George. He's like, "Oh, I can't watch this. This is horrible. If you stop, I'll give you the code."
He's like, I don't usually see this part.
I normally just bomb various countries.
He's like, I usually
it's
get
horrible up front.
I get a file that says what's been done. I'm very removed. It's confronting to see.
It's just normally an email, like an Excel spreadsheet,
Yeah,
you know?
I'll be honest, AI skim it, you know? I just get the cliff notes. I just go to the dinners.
Hey, ChatGPT, are we winning?
What would you do next?
I will say as well, Gerard Butler, I mean, you tell me this, his wife or girlfriend, who is having essentially the pit scenario of season 1.
Now, having seen the pit, you are just a bit like, she's not doing enough. I saw what happens in a shooting in the
There's 3
pit.
beds, there's a couple of empty ones open. I've just seen all of Washington be mowed down. Unless she's in, like, I don't know, genuinely like Canada, then she's not there.
Like, I've got to, the way the pit depicts it is no matter what Gerard Butler's going through, she would be having a worse day.
Yeah.
And so the fact she's like, I've got time to make a call, doesn't track.
Dr. Robbie never had time to make a call. He didn't even have time to pee. But yeah, that's just happening in the background.
It doesn't really
I don't know why
play
they
into
bother.
it.
Yeah.
You could tell they sort of wanted to do...
I guess to humanize him a bit, because he has really become a killing monster.
He is a robot.
So it's nice that so it's nice he's a moment like, "Hey babe, what's up with you? I've been killing a lot."
We get more of the idea as to what the plan's going to be. So they march who we believe to be the president and all of the president's friends, I guess, out onto a helicopter. Then they blow up the helicopter.
Yeah. They're doing an Ocean's 11.
They're doing an Ocean's 11, which means they did this to the White House the day before.
The bunker underneath, that was just a frickin' ruse. Those codes, we didn't even need them. We already bombed up. We've already bombed the Middle East.
Yeah, we already blew up all of America. This all happened yesterday. You'd be like, I don't comprehend how this twist occurred.
But that's what they're doing. I think they want to then so they literally can just Ocean 11 leave with as the security team, but they got the president.
The end of a terrorist attack being scored by the end of Ocean's 11 music is a nuts concept to be like, little less conversation, a little more action, and just like the flag.
Yeah. Kang walking over, I want to say 700 dead bodies. Like, we got away with it. We got the codes. Got the Bellagio stolen.
There is a shot in the movie which is the American flag coming down on fire in front of the White House, and it's one of the ugliest shots I've ever seen in a film. It looks terrible.
It's like they were filming a sunset, and then midway through went, "Oh shit, the flag!" and then lifted the camera, panned up, 98 degrees, looked above your head, the sun got in it, and then the flag kind of flapped over. It's a powerful shot that really represents America.
A shot where if this movie came out today, you'd go, that's an AI shot. So the fact that, I don't know, 40 people worked on that shot, it blows your mind.
It is a shame, because I feel like with AI, everyone's going to be like, that's AI. And I gotta tell you guys, there's still people making absolute dog shit. That's the nice thing, you know?
Don't ever forget, some people are just bad.
Yeah.
Or they've got budget restraints.
It's always budget restraints. They're normally the most talented people in the world. Be like, I'm in a small basement making less money than most, and I have to make dog shit. I have to make this propeller look good. It won't look good. I've got $4.
Sometimes people are like, that Instagram post, the copy that's on that, you definitely put that through AI, and you're like, no, I wrote it myself. I'm just bland. It's not my fault. I don't have original thoughts.
I feel very sad for everyone who was a bland artist on Instagram and go, my livelihood's just fucked.
Yeah.
I had so much bland artwork, and now it's all gone.
Yeah. It's like, we can make it better and still bland. And
Yeah.
you're like, because I can only keep mine bland.
That's kind of my like POV.
It's
bland.
and I don't want to get another job. But no, we should be worried. We should be worried.
Kang gets fucked up. Kang gets
This
really...
was when people applauded in my cinema.
Fair enough.
They loved the... And this is the thing that I thought was missing in White House Down, but just like lots of hand-to-hand combat, like near, just like great sort of martial art, like with a knife, hitting hands away all quick, flipping people around.
Yeah.
Lots of just stunt work, hand-to-hand stunt work. I love it. And I think it's really fun in this scene.
Yeah.
I do love that Aaron Eckhart gets shot in the chest in this climax. And so he's laying on the ground just rooting for them.
Yeah.
He's like, you can get him, Banning.
Go, Gerard Butler, go! And that gives him the strength.
It does.
I don't know what he does. I love it because normally, like a film would be like, "Oh, I've got a gun on my back," but no, this one he just gets like a Popeye strength and like, no, I can hit him.
Power of the president just hits him. Might as well be struck by lightning, and he just feels 52 stars go into his veins.
Oh my god, I'm God. Fuck the North Koreans. You know, it's powerful. They only have one flag on their star.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like at the end when they're like, "You've got to punch in the code, Gerard," and he's like, "I'm rerouting them all to all the countries I hate."
Yeah, and we
taking out England.
Yeah. This is for the
Scots will rule.
For 950 years, this is our payback. I do love he's a bit shit at the computer. Fun little, I don't know if that was a bit. I don't know if Gerard Butler...
love that he didn't know what a hashtag was. They
pretty
were like,
fun.
it's a control 3.
Yeah.
Use the shift key.
That was topical in 2013.
It was very
The
good.
hell's a hashtag?
You can tell Angela Bassett really ran with that.
She knew Twitter back in 2013.
She knows keyboards.
Oh, yes.
She knows keyboards.
And that's her acting ability because a lot of the other characters, I didn't think they knew keyboards, but she definitely knew keyboards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. And look, I think as well, I love that this movie also goes, he saved the president, end it.
He's pretty much
done.
There's dead bodies still laid about. They're just like, we did it, and that's just done. And I feel like the national anthem just plays for the credits.
I feel like Gerard Butler should have like gotten a giant medal.
I think he's mid-medal ceremony, isn't he?
No, I thought it was just he gets a good handshake. I would have liked something in text that comes up and said Banning was awarded $40 billion.
Carl,
for
if
saving
you're
the president.
doing it for money and medals, you don't know Mr. Gerard Butler. That man's just doing it for the love of blood.
I still think you should get money. I still think they should have been like, we're giving you a lot of money.
How about a small salary? How about that? He got his job back. He got his job back.
Like no dental. You haven't earned dental. When you save me in London, you can get dental.
It's fine. I'll just chew on my enemy's bones to strengthen my teeth. That's what I'll do.
Oscar,
Yeah.
who would watch Olympus Has Fallen?
I think comparing White House Down, this easily defeats it. I do think this is a really fun flick of just absolute destruction. I think it is all those 80s films that have stood the test of time. I assume this is the one that made a lot of money in cinemas, and then everyone's forgotten about it. Because this is doing all those tropes, but throwing it into the 2013, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of it. So I do think it is for people that love those 80s sort of action films. And I think it's ridiculous, and I do think you should watch it with friends. The level of violence here, Gerard Butler can't miss. That's what we're finding now here, you know? He's great. So yeah, big fan. 80s lovers of action. Carl, who would watch Olympus Has Fallen?
Look, I don't think we got to talk about the downfalls too much of the movie, which is, I think, like, when anyone's talking.
Yeah. Yeah, dialogue heavily. Yeah, not great.
Dialogue's pretty bad.
The actual beats of how they're doing their plan, horrible.
Yeah, bad. There's a moment when they've faked the death, and Gerard Butler goes, "It doesn't make any sense. Kang wouldn't do this." It's like, you haven't had a big feud with Kang. You talked to him through an iPad once.
Yeah, Skype. There's also this vague, I don't know. It's a very American film to the point of I would say race in some ways. It feels offensive in some way. You know,
it feels so grotesquely American that's kind of
I think
the
the
vibe,
charm.
Like,
I think that's the charm of it.
The charm is, to me, this movie is so violent and so American, and then I just think there's a lot of comedy in the fact that like a Scottish man is saving everyone. That makes it less American. It's like they've gone, you can't have an American then. We can do slow-mo shots of a flag on fire coming down in front of the White House, but you can't have an American be the lead then.
It's kind of the most beautiful like movie magic of just like how movies are made behind the scene. Like if you want an American, you got to get a Scottish.
Yeah.
Like if you want patriotic, you got to those flags. They're just painted like Australian flags.
And I think the movie also stretches its budget too thin, needlessly so. But like, especially by doing a whole Camp David segment, like you could just not even show that and you'd be fine.
Yeah, I think honestly, start with Gerard Butler be like, oh, I went too hard on 4th of July. I'm hungover. I'm gonna take a sick day, and it goes bad.
It simply could be that it's just he's having a day off.
Yeah.
Done. You could show them all partying the night before on July 4th, and then boom, cut to he's hungover the next day. So look, I think that there's obviously all of those issues, but all in all, it's still a lot of fun. It's like an hour 50, hour 45, so it's not doesn't super overstay its welcome. And I just think Gerard Butler's great in it.
Yeah.
I just think he's great in it. Who would watch this? I think Gerard Butler fans.
Yeah.
For sure. And I think, hey, look, if you're a Melissa Leo fan, she's got a lot to do for whatever reason. I don't know why, but
someone is screaming with their Melissa shirt, going, "Ah!
I loved her in The Fighter." Like, I want more of her. But I think those are there. And I think if you've never seen it, it's dumb fun.
Yeah.
But I think in the way that White House Down was dumb and boring, this is at least like dumb and fun.
Yeah.
So it's a recommend there for me.
I feel like White House Down is a disaster movie. This is more like an action film.
Definitely. And it's weird to do White House Down as a disaster movie. I just don't know why you'd bother. Especially because honestly, this was more disastrous.
Totally.
This was
the
more
death of most Americans died, I think. I don't know why they bother with the nukes. They've killed half of them.
Washington will never emotionally recover from this day.
God, no.
Also, considering how horrible the loss of life was, it was great to end it on a gag
I think we won.
I just like the gag of, it's insured. Will the White House be okay? It's insured.
Loss of life? No, they're gone.
Your wife's taking care of that down in the pit. She'll be fine. She'll save them all.
Save them all. Carl, what are we doing next week? Do we have
what are we doing?
Do we have another versus?
Yeah, we were looking at doing 2012 versus not tomorrow when the war began. That'd be a crazy versus. The day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Are we?
I'm happy with that.
We're going to do that. We're going to go all in on the 2 hour 30-minute movie that is 2012.
Yeah, we should do that.
The things we do for listeners.
It's bold. Here's the thing. It's been 14 years, and I'm still hoping. Yeah, I'm still hoping for the frickin' 2012. This bloody my end.
I'll come out and say it, guys. I gave 2012 a 3.5 on Letterboxd.
Oh my! When did you watch it?
Oh God. When was February?
So last Tuesday. I watched all the highlight clips maybe a month ago.
Yeah.
And I felt so I mentally watched it.
I loved this movie as a kid. I used to cry in it.
Which part? Was it the part where John Cusack doesn't get his kids back at the end, I'm pretty sure. Or does he? Or does just the shitty stepfather just died?
It's the famous thing is the fact that the stepfather who's not shitty and is the nicest man just gets killed.
Yeah,
and John Cusack's like, I'm moving on.
I'm back in. I remember that being like, the kid's like, Dad.
It's like, this wasn't a good household. You didn't help with the environment. No. He was really great. He did a lot of the saving in the film. I'm excited to watch it.
Great. I can't wait. And what's the other one? Was that the one with the big the Statue of Liberty, and then it's icy.
Yeah, and look, they're the same director, but you can see how he's gone more of what we did in this one. Yeah. So, and I think we should do them and how they came out. So I think let's do.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, right. That's really gorgeous. Yeah, so let's do The Day After Tomorrow first, and then we'll do 2012. And if you've got any recommends for us, you can hit us up at us, www.tpodcast@gmail.com.
Thank you very much for listening.